Welcome, I am TST Tyler, and today is the start of something new on my channel, and this is F1 22 League Racing. And today we are in the Nitro F1 series, and we are at Bahrain. So this is a series that I've been in for 2 years. I was in it for NASCAR Heat 5 and F1 22, or not 22, but F1 2020. And I've had a decent amount of success, but I stopped racing it for about a year. And this is going to be my first race back, and hopefully we can do really good. I feel pretty good on this game. We have a decent amount of pace, but for now I'm just going to let my my past self finish qualifying, and I'll see you for race commentary. So as you see there, we end up going good enough for pole, something I really didn't expect to get. And that was very impressive for my first showing in this league. I didn't really know I had that kind of pace in me to get pole off the start. But one person that was very close to me on pace was Karma there. He would have ended up beating my lap, but he invalidated out of the final corner. So watch out for him. And also watch out for Matt Chaffe, who is FSR Matt. He showed a lot of qualifying pace, and he is a 2-time F1 champion. One more person to be worried about is Andrew, who is starting P4 in an Alpine. He is the defending Nitro F1 champion. He came off of an insane season with double-digit wins, so we should be very scared of him. But without further ado, let's get into the race for the first season and the first race of Nitro F1. God damn it. What kind of damage do we have? I might have gotten sidetracked. So at the start there, you can hear my live reaction. We ended up making contact with Matt, and we immediately get side pod damage, which isn't the best for our races. We're running at a slight deficit in terms of our performance, but not too bad of a position. We're still P2. Right now, I end up putting some of the ERS down to try to make a move on Karma to try to pull away from Matt and Andrew and see if we can just break away. I didn't feel very good on these medium tires for some reason. I felt better on the hards, but the mediums, as soon as like lap 5 hit, I just lost all grip. But for now, we are having Karma with us and we're giving him a tow, but we are pulling away from Matt and Andrew and everyone else behind. And we look like we could possibly break away, and fast forwarding to lap 4, we do. We pull a 2-second gap on Matt and Andrew, and then Karma and I are in a race of our own. And coming to lap 7, Karma will actually be able to make a run on me here, and this will be the first fighting that we really do all race. I was draining, and I wanted to pull away from him, and I got pretty close. I was about 9/10, but I think he had better pace on this medium tire, and then he was able to save ERS, so at this point he's at like 65. While I'm at 9. So right now I'm just trying to save ERS and get some of it back while using him as a tow. On lap 9 I'm really trying to push because I want to hold on to Karma, and right here is a big mistake. I get loose, I have to catch the car, but at this point I have completely lost grip on the medium tire. I very much dislike this tire, and I'm trying to save ERS, but I have to use some to hold on to Karma's DRS just so I can stay with him, because he was much faster than me at this point in the race. Yeah, at this time, my tires are completely gone, and I think this is his best race tire, as he was able to just pull away from me, and I was able to just barely stay with him with the DRS. I'm not sure if I was just bored sitting behind him, or if I just wanted to annoy him, but going on lap 13, we decided we want to go for a move and get a little racy with him, and I'm using a little bit ERS, go up for a move on the inside, He gives us the room. We keep it on the inside, but then we decide we're going to try to cross him over. So he overdrives the corner, and we're able to send it down the inside to the second to last corner. He sends it a little bit far. We check up, and we are side by side on the second to last straight, or probably the last straight before the end of the lap. I keep checking over there to make sure he's with me going into the braking zone. I'm ahead. He's going to have DRS. And then I decide this is a good time to pit, so I bring the car in for my stop. It was my fault for giving him DRS. I didn't really think about it at the time. I just kind of wanted to be racy. I was getting a little bored sitting behind him with DRS. So that's probably why he comes out ahead of me here. So while he's on the cold tires, we're going to want to take advantage because we had our out lap to warm our tires up. So at the end of Sector 2, I believe, or near the end of Sector 2, he has a really bad start, and we tap him, and he goes wide. Now, I didn't want to pass him there because I was the one that hit him. I just kind of underestimated how bad those tires would be, and how cold they are, and just how much pace he doesn't have. So it was my fault for trying to get right up behind him, and I just gave him a little nudge. And that was enough to send him sideways, but luckily, no harm, no foul. We still have a gap to the cars behind, and we're still able to race on. So there I was just showing you a little bit of the battles between Karma and I. It was pretty interesting there for those last few laps. Pretty back and forth. And oh, what is this? We did get a safety car in lap 20 out of 29. And this safety car is kind of a blessing in disguise. I didn't think of that as at the time. But it gives us a chance to reset our ERS and have a different opportunity to try to pull away from Karma and then claim our first win of the season. So everybody ended up coming into the pits for a stop under the soft compound of tires, and we're going to end up leading the field out for the safety car restart. I want to end up going right out of the corner, but the game won't let me, and it kind of restricts my gearing, so we don't get the start that we really wanted. But nonetheless, it was a decent start, and we have a few tenths to Karma, so I'm going to be quiet, and you guys can find out if we end up pulling away for our first victory. So a few laps after the safety car comes in, we can see that we have been able to pull a gap on Karma. We are just flying on these soft compound tires. We set a fastest lap and then beat that lap to set another fastest lap. So we have been really on it. And coming to the final lap, we are ahead by 2.7 seconds. I decide I don't really want to try my luck, so I back the pace off a little bit and decide to cruise. And cruising is exactly the word as we go to our first victory in the first race of Nitro, and it's a great way to be back. Technically, I'm not even in this AlphaTauri car. I am a reserve at the moment, so I don't have a team yet, and this is a great way to get me a team, is get the fastest lap and the win. And yeah, what a way to start the season. I hope you enjoyed the first race of the season. It was very fun to record, and it's a decent amount of fun to edit. Thank you to all the guys at Nitro for having me back. This is my third time, I guess, returning, and hopefully it's the last time. I hope to race with them for a while. And I appreciate you guys for watching. I'm going to have different types of links up on the screen for different types of content. Check it out, and if you like it, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all next time.